Senator Dalphond, in your speech, you described this particular bill, C-275, as not having a charter statement with it. Of course, as you'll, I'm sure, remember, this is a private member's bill, so charter statements are prepared by the government, and I think, as far as I can remember, I don't think that they are prepared for private members' bills, but generally only for government bills. You have a private member's bill, in a sense, that a bill that you've introduced as a Senate public bill to this chamber, S-256, and I'm wondering, do you have a charter statement for that bill? Maybe you've prepared one yourself, but is there one for that? And wouldn't you agree that they're generally only prepared for government bills?
Senator Dalphond.
Thank you, Senator Batters, for that question. That gave me an opportunity to clarify what I said, and maybe I was speaking too fast to make sure I cover everything. But what I said is that Senator Gold, in his speech on behalf of the government, said the government was supportive of the bill before the amendment and was opposed to the amendment. And I asked him if the charter issue was considered, and if the government was of the opinion that it was a valid bill and there was no constitutional aspects to it, that they probably have received an analysis, a charter analysis, and he said, and then I went on to say, and maybe a charter statement, so could we have a copy of it? I didn't say that private bills need a charter statement. I just said that when the government says, I support that bill, they have to make sure that they support a bill which is constitutional and complies with the Charter of Rights, because this government has been always committed to respect of the Charter of Rights and never to use the notwithstanding clause.
Senator Batters, a supplementary.
Supplementary on that. I will look back at what you said exactly on that. I did make a note that you had referred to the fact that there was not a charter statement for this bill, so I'm just asking you to confirm that in general for private members' bills, the government does not prepare a charter statement for that, and that you don't have one for your private members' bill.
Senator Dalphond.
I will repeat it, my answer in French, to make sure that it's well understood. Alors, Madame Sénatrice Batters.
Senator Batters, I'm very pleased to repeat what I have just said in English. My comment follows up on the question that I put to Senator Gold when he made his speech last week on Bill C-275. And for me, the government did not agree with what I had done, because there was something about me responding to the Prime Minister's orders, but then he stated that the government agreed with the bill and it supports it without an amendment. So I rose and I respectfully put the question to Senator Gold, and I said, Senator Gold, since you say that the government supports this bill and Cabinet has studied it, do you have a constitutional opinion on it? Has the government received a charter statement? And if so, could you give us a copy? I never said that the bill that you adopted recently for the criminal code had a charter statement. I never said that, and I'm not saying it today either. I hope that in French it's more clear than in English.